so drawing a cross section. So all I've done is I've started out my imperial border. And let's say I have a circular fitting. So I'm just going to draw quickly, I'll just draw something like this, and let me, tell you what, let me delete this for a second. Let me switch over to my object lines, and I'm going to draw a circle, and I'm going to make sure I got center circle. Hang on a second. There's my center circle. Okay, so there's my object, and let's say that it has a couple dimensions in the middle. Who's been in woodwork and has used the lathe? Okay, you know what a faceplate is. So let's just draw a quick faceplate. So I'll do this, and let me turn E-snaps on. There we go. Okay, so if I draw something really simple like this and say, okay, on the lathe, there's my turning faceplate. Now there should be maybe some circles around the outside of it, but I'm not going to array them for this demonstration. Okay. Now, next I can go over to my construction lines. Whoops. And once I'm on my construction lines, hang on a second. Come on. There we go. And I'm just going to draw a line, and I'm going to go and grab on E-snaps, grab what's called quadrant. And I'll make sure ortho's turned on, and I'm just going to go from here, go across, from here, and I'm going to turn my snap off right now. And I'll just draw here, oops, line, come on, whoa, okay guys, hang on a second, line, and my mouse is doing something screwy. Hang on. So much for my demo. I'm going to have to start over, because as soon as I go on my screen, it dies on me. Hang on. Sorry, guys. Let me just close this off. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Start this over. File. Open. Grab my border, just so I have something to work with. Okay, go to my object lines. Draw this again. So, there's one circle. There's next circle. There's next circle. Okay, so, go to construction lines. Draw over. Draw over. Let's get rid of snap. Draw over. And let's put ortho on. Okay, so I mean this should be pretty much a no-brainer how to do right now, but what I want to show you is how to do the cross section. Okay, so there's my last construction line. I'll go over to object lines now. It's funny, I can hear all this clicking right now, which means you're not watching, you're actually just doing, which is fine as long as you know what I'm doing here. Okay, so what I'm going to do then is I'm going to create a line on my objects, and it's just going to go down. Okay, and let's say that this is offset of, I don't know, what are we in? We're in inches, 0.5 an inch. So grab that, go there, and then offset again, and let's say now it's 1 inch, and I'll offset the line from there to there. Okay, now I can just join everything, so let's use line, and I'll do my E-snaps, settings, intersections already set up, so there's my object there, there's my object down here. Okay, there's my object right here. Okay, and there's my object here. Okay, now, if I'm just going to, sorry. Now, all I'm going to do is, how deep is that hole? Okay, you have no clue how deep it is right now, right? So if you don't know, right, obviously I'm gonna make it. Let's say it goes all the way through. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a line, and I'm gonna put it all the way through like this. Okay, and all the way through. Hang on a second. Sorry, line all the way through from there to there. Okay. Now I can just trim it up, and then I'm going to take this guy right there, right mouse click, bang bang, trim it again, hit that line there, oops, trim, get rid of that one, and then trim, that one, trim, there, right mouse click, there, and then trim out, I think between this one, trim, that one, right mouse click there. Okay, and then trim out this last part right here. I forgot this one. Okay, is that right? Yes or no? It's not right, is it? So it should be like that. Okay, so that's now my cross section. Okay, now to show that, what you have to do, okay, is first off you got to put a line in to say there's a cross section, right? So what I can do is I'm going to use my ortho. I'm going to put a line in, and I'm just going to put a line. Let me turn my snap back on. And put a line from here, line from there. Sorry, I'm on construction lines that are hidden right now. Object line. Okay, so line. So first off is I put a line through. Okay, then what I'm going to use as a leader, and I'm just going to put a leader that goes, let's say, from here to there. Okay, and I'm going to use another leader. I'm going to put it from here to here. Okay. What I have to do is I got to label that, and what I do is I put a text label, and I just call this. Hang on a second. Text height 0.3. I'm going to call it rotation text. Start point right there. Height 0.3. Rotation angle. I'm going to call it letter A. Okay. And I can also put a letter A down at the bottom, so I can just copy this, Control C, Control V it, and I'm just going to put it down here. Okay. Well, where'd my arrows go? Sorry, leader. Dimension, leader. Okay. End, none. Sorry. And copy it. I'm going to put it down there. Okay, so there's my sections. I'm doing this quickly because I don't want to take up the whole class. Once I've done that, down here, I just have to put in text again. And I'm going to put in the words section A to A. Okay, and if you actually look on the drawing, that's what's there. That tells me it's a half point. Now, the last part is the hatches, the lines that go across, right? And this is the cool thing is you just go to draw, down to hatch, okay? And I'm going to pick points, and I'm just going to pick, I'm just sorry, take my snap off, and I'm going to pick, should be able to pick that, and it automatically just fills it in, and I'll pick this one here. Whoops, undid. Didn't want to pick that. And pick points. Pick that one, pick that one, pick that one, pick that one. Okay, right mouse click, and hit OK. Okay, and that basically fills in my hatch. Okay, it's pretty straightforward. Yes, Dean? Sorry? Filled it, it'll automatically do it. Okay, so basically what happens is you fill it in, and what you're saying is that is a section or half of a drawing, right? And what it does, it shows you a lot better detail than a bunch of hidden lines. And when there's 12 holes or something in there, that's the way to do it, right? Now this is a simple one, right? But but the concept is there. So when you do that third drawing, one, it's about accurately reproducing it. Two is, when you're looking at the drawing, you realize that if it is a circle, you don't necessarily need 3 views of it. You only need 2 views. And the other thing is, to show better detail, Eric, you actually just, like I say, break it in half. It helps you out, right? So that actually shows that that hole goes all the way through. Now, obviously, I'm missing a center line that shows that it's a circle and things like that, right? But that's the gist of it. So when you're working on that last assignment, that's basically what you got to do. Does that make sense? For the most part? Okay. That is it. We are going for the last